Hello, everybody. Today we have Wrestlemania predictions. Been meaning to do the last two NXT events, but never got to it. So we're starting back with Wrestlemania. And we kick it off with the unsanctioned match. Drew McIntyre versus Jacob Fatu. Their rivalry has been absolutely insane. And I feel like who better to be in an unsanctioned match than Jacob Fatu. The Samoan Werewolf, I think Jacob Fatu will take the win in this match. Up next, we have LA Knight and the Usos against Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and IShowSpeed. Now, this could be unpredictable here because you have IShowSpeed. They could want to have a celebrity win in a match. I don't know, though. So I'm going to say LA Knight and the Usos take the win in this match. Maybe with some help. Man. You know what? No, I'm going to throw a swerve. Actually, Logan Paul, Austin Theory, and IShowSpeed are going to take the win. And then we have Seth Rollins versus Gunther. Gunther, I don't know what his motives are for this match, if he's trying to end the career of Seth Rollins, or if he simply just wants to take his anger out. And we saw him talk with Paul Heyman. He wants a favor from Paul Heyman. So this is really interesting here. But for Seth Rollins, winning this match means a whole lot more than just winning this match. Coming back from injury, getting brutally attacked by Gunther, I think Seth Rollins will take the win in this one. Then we have AJ Lee versus Becky Lynch for the Women's Intercontinental Championship. I think it is a no-brainer that AJ Lee takes the win. There is absolutely no way Becky Lynch gets back the Intercontinental Championship. Then we have the Women's Tag Team Championships Fatal 4-Way match. Charlotte Flair and Alexa Bliss versus Nia Jax and Lash Legend versus Bayley and Lyra Valkyria versus the Bella Twins. In this match, I do not think Nia Jax and Lash Legend will retain the titles. Do I think Charlotte and Alexa will get them back? Probably not. I would have to say maybe we see Bayley and Lyra take the win in this match. And up next, we have Stephanie Vaquer versus Liv Morgan. I think there's some doubt in it because some things could happen. I don't know if they will, but I'm going to say Liv Morgan takes the win. And then we have Cody Rhodes versus Randy Orton. At the time I'm making this video, Cody Rhodes has no help. Randy Orton, the Viper, already has the voices in his head. And then he has Pat McAfee in his corner, who as a heel is willing to do anything to, quote, save the wrestling business and help Randy Orton win the world title. I do think maybe Cody Rhodes gets some backup, but in the end, Randy Orton will win the title at WrestleMania. And we head over to night 2 now. Possibly the most electric match of WrestleMania, Obafemi and Brock Lesnar. I feel like in this sense, we know Brock Lesnar does not want to lose. But at the same time, for the sake of putting over Obafemi, I think he could potentially be willing to do it for a payday. That's what I'm going to say. And I think Obafemi takes the win in this match. Then we have the 6-man Intercontinental Championship ladder match. Penta versus JD McDonough versus Javon Evans versus Dragon Lee versus Rusev versus Rey Mysterio. To be totally honest, I want Rey Mysterio to win this match. Is it going to happen? Probably not. I think Penta retains in this match. Then we have Demon Finn Balor versus Dominic Mysterio. The Demon is totally unstoppable, unhinged. The side of Finn Balor we have not seen in 3 years. And for that alone, Finn Balor has to take the win in this match. Jade Cargill versus Rhea Ripley. Jade Cargill obviously has Michin and B-Fab, her goons as I like to call them. And then Rhea Ripley has Io Sky. We saw them get beat down on Raw last week. I don't think that is the case at WrestleMania. Rhea Ripley will beat Jade Cargill at WrestleMania. She will overcome all the odds with some help from Io Sky to fend off Michin and B-Fab to take the title. Sami Zayn versus Trick Williams. Obviously, everyone very unhappy with Sami Zayn right now that he is the United States champion, took that spot from Carmelo Hayes. We could have had Carmelo versus Trick again, but no. We end up with Sami versus Trick. And I think Trick Williams takes the title from Sami Zayn in this match. New United States champion, Trick Williams. And last but not least, the big one, main event of night 2, CM Punk versus Roman Reigns. This match has the opportunity to go off the rails. CM Punk, I don't know who he's got in his corner. Roman Reigns could potentially have all of his family. And just the sheer strength of Roman Reigns, we know if he brings out God mode, as we saw when he had that historic title reign, Roman Reigns will most definitely be taking the win. And I do think that is what is going to happen. Roman Reigns will beat CM Punk for the World Heavyweight Championship. But we will see how these predictions hold up between night 1 and night 2.